Hi you guys, and welcome back to my channel. So this video is going to be an update on my Peruvian natural wave hair that I have been wearing. This hair was sent to me from MyXpressions, and I did do an initial kind of show and tell video on this hair. So if you haven't checked that out, go ahead and check it out. I'll definitely annotate that in this video and also put the link in the description box below. So let's go ahead and get right into the review. Alright you guys, so I've been Really? Okay, so if you guys hear any noise in the background, they're cutting the grass outside, which is quite annoying right now. But anyway, I've been having this hair in for about 8 weeks now, and today I'm actually going to take it out. I have it installed on a U-part wig, and I'm going to take it out and let my hair breathe for a couple days, but I'll be putting it right back in. So that should tell you a little bit of how I feel about the hair. So again, this is my 8-week update and final review on the MyXpressions Peruvian natural wave hair. So first off, I have in 4 bundles of hair. I have in 16, 18, 20, and 22 inches. And I would say the hair is pretty true to the length. I am only 5'1", so the hair does come right to the top of my behind. But I'm loving the longer lengths this time. So again, like I said, I have in 4 bundles. When I first got the hair, and I believe I told you guys on the initial review, the hair is a little bit on the thin side for it to be 4 bundles. Again, a lot of you told me, you know, with the longer lengths, of course the hair is going to be thinner because the longer the length, the shorter the width. And I knew that, but I also felt like I was being safe with the 4 bundles because I've gotten up to 20 inches in 3 bundles and it feels about the same thickness. So in my opinion, the hair is a little bit on the thinner side. The Peruvian texture reminds me of Indian hair. I would say it's a cross between Indian and Brazilian hair. It's not nearly as coarse as Brazilian hair, but it is not as fine as Indian hair. So this is how the texture looks up close. I'm not really sure if you guys can tell, but I think it is a nice little medium mix between Indian and Brazilian hair. So I am loving the Peruvian texture. So again, this hair is installed on a U-part wig. It's more like an L-shaped wig, but I sewed up the little L part, so it's basically a side part U-part. And I love doing my wigs this way simply because I can take them off when I want to and put them back on. I also colored this hair. What I did was I took a few random strands of hair or pieces of hair, and I bleached them with 40 volume developer and bleach. So I lifted it to a honey brown color, and then I took Loreal's Hi Color dye in intense red and red hot, I believe, and I mixed those together and I dyed the whole thing. I did kind of an ombre kind of, just because I wanted the roots to still be dark, but the red starts about midpoint here, and it's a very subtle hint of red, which is what I was going for, but it does have more highlights of brighter red strands, but you can see that more in the sunlight. So I'm absolutely loving this hair, and even though I did color it, it's still holding up fairly well. So with the Peruvian hair, the luster I would say is about a medium luster hair. It's not low luster and it's not extremely high, but it has like a healthy shine to it. If you can see, this may be a little too shiny for some people, but to me, I think the hair looks really healthy, and I love the shine that it has. It's a very natural shine, and I don't have to add any product whatsoever for shine. So that is a plus for me. Now, since I've been wearing this hair for about 8 weeks, I'm going to get into some of the issues that I've been having. I would say around the 4-week mark, I did start to experience a little bit of shedding and a little bit of tangling. Now, how I care for the hair, I definitely put my hair, I twist it up into a bun and I put a bonnet on. I don't really comb it out every day like at nighttime, but I comb it out in the morning when I take the bonnet off. So once I took that bonnet off, I did notice some tangling in the back here, but again, I do have in 22 inches, that's my longest length, so that's to kind of be expected. So when I did brush that hair through with the tangles, I did experience some shedding, and that was on a everyday basis. Some days it would be maybe 5 to 6, some days it will be up to 10 to 12. So that could be a con for some people. I don't like hair that sheds. I'm gonna put that out there. I really don't, but it wasn't a big deal because it wasn't just falling on the floor. It was catching in the brush, so I was okay with that. But that is one thing that I've noticed, because before the 4-week mark I didn't have any tangling or shedding with this hair whatsoever. But every hair kind of sheds, and every hair can tend to tangle, especially when you have longer lengths of hair. So that's not really a super con for me, but that is something that I wanted to make note of and let you guys know that that is a difference that I've noticed at that 4-week mark. Also, I do not use any products in this hair. I have used hairspray maybe twice since since I've been wearing it. And one thing I have to say is the hair is extremely low maintenance. I've noticed with other extensions, especially virgin hair, that I would have to wash the hair at least every week, but the hair would love to be washed every 3 days or so. With this hair, you guys, I've only washed it 2 times, and I know that's bad. I should not be doing this to the hair, and I know I'm not taking care of it the way I should be, but that just goes to show you how good of a product it is, because I've only washed the hair twice. I'm gonna wash it today, but even with that, I mean, as you can see, the hair hasn't been washed, you guys. It's been like 3 weeks and it's still doing well. I mean, I don't have any product in it to help it at all. I just use shampoo and conditioner. So that is one good thing. It's very, very low maintenance. I did have a styling video on this hair, and I'll go ahead and link that in the description box below. So you saw how easy it was to curl, and it definitely holds a curl very well. I use an extremely big barrel iron, so these are the curls that I go for. And I'm not the kind of person that's gonna curl my hair up tight and wait for it to fall. I like for it to look like this at the beginning, and at the end of the day it still looks the same. So it holds a curl fairly well, and it's easy to curl. I know that the hair is not going to steer me wrong. When I wake up late in the morning, I do about 5 or 6 curls and I'm good to go. So this hair is very dependable because I know that my hair is always going to look good. So that is an extreme pro for me. I do not like to spend a lot of time with my hair, and it just works really, really well with my schedule. Now with washing and conditioning, I do use my Organics Argan Oil shampoo and conditioner, and like I said before, I would recommend that for all of your extensions. It does very, very well. I absolutely love the way that it makes the hair feel. It gets it very, very clean, but it doesn't strip the hair of its natural moisture and everything like that, or the shine. So I love that product, and I would definitely recommend that for you all. One thing that I did kind of notice with curling it every single day is the ends can tend to get drier than what I'm used to the hair being. I mean, I've had hair that came like this and it it was completely fine, but the hair up here is a lot more silkier, I guess, to the feel than the ends, and that's simply because I curl this hair on a regular basis. So that's nothing that a little argan oil or hair serum cannot fix, but once I wash it, it snaps right back. So that could be a con for some of you, but it's definitely not a con for me. Alright, you guys, so that pretty much concludes the review. I didn't really have too many things to say because I've been loving the hair. It hasn't done me wrong. I know it's very expensive, and what I would recommend you do is definitely do your research. Anytime you're going to invest in a product, you have to do your research. Don't just take my word for it. I am one of those kind of people that like to try out products for myself, and I know that with that can come good, bad, or ugly. So the hair is kind of expensive, but I do have a code for you all, which is PNB15, and I'll definitely leave all the information below so that you guys can use that code if you do decide to try this hair out. I would give this hair a 2 thumbs up, you guys, because I haven't had any issues except for the minimal shedding and tangling. But again, I'm not one that's taking care of my hair 100% either. So I can't put all of the blame on the hair. It's probably some of my fault too. but I am absolutely loving this hair. I can't wait to put it back in. When I wash it today, I'm going to put it right back in maybe 2 or 3 days. But yeah, you guys, I'm loving the hair. So like I said before, do your research. This is an investment product. This hair is going to last you a long time. So anytime you're purchasing something like that, you want to do as much research as possible. And I just hope that this video can help some of you guys and aid you in making that decision. So I just want to thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll definitely link all the links below that pertains to this hair and the coupon code for you girls. So thank you again, and I will see you guys on the next video. Bye, you guys.